Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Maricita Colors in English. Hola, bienvenidos a mi canal. Soy Maricita Colors en inglés. Today I will make this crochet pattern of a bag. This beautiful bag I made with double crochet in the body. All of this is one long, and for finish I use single crochet. Punto medio en español. This bag, you can use all the materials that you want. This yarn is of cotton, recycled cotton, algodón reciclado, and the important is that your thread must to be tied, for that is like a real bag. Here I have the double crochet, and I have 17 centimeters in one side, so for two is 34 centimeters of long. And after this I start or begin with the single crochet. Here I count the rows that I made. I have 20 rows, 20 hileras de double crochet. 20 rows, hileras en español. From here, I make the handle with single crochet. The flower that you see in the pics is flower Rosita, and it's in crochet, and you can find the crochet pattern here in my channel Maricita Colors in English. The yarn that I use is cool cut with 50 grams. I use in my bag 150 milligrams approximately, and is 100% algodón o cotton en español. I made this bag with two yarns together, for that my thread is tied, and I use the hook number 6 millimeters. I will use two scissors and the big needle for sew the yarns. I am Maricita Colors in English, and we begin. Empezamos. My bag has 26 double crochet. So, for make the 26 double crochet, you must to make 25 plus 3 chains is 26 double crochet. If I want to make, by example, 20 double crochet, I must to make 19 chains plus 3 chains. My bag is 27 centimeters of long, and from wide I have 20 centimeters in one side, so for two is 40 centimeters, included the handle. So now I will start to make my crochet pattern with 16 double crochet. I will begin with chains. I must to make 15 chains plus 3 chains is 16 double crochet. So this is the technique that I use for make the chains. Four chains, 5, 15 chains plus 3 chains is 16 double crochet. These 3 chains is 1 double crochet. Now I will insert the hook in the third chain, 1, 2, and 3. And here I will make 1 double crochet. How is the double crochet? Yarn over the hook, we insert in the third chain, we bring 1 loop. Now we have 3. Yarn over the hook, we pass for 2, yarn over the hook, and we pass for the last 2. This is double crochet, en español is punto alto or vareta. So in all the chains I must to make one double crochet. At the end I must to have the 16 double crochet. And remember, the size of your thread depends on the hook and the yarn that you use. All the threads and the hook make different the size of the threads. So you always must to make a little pattern for to know how many centimeters or inches make your thread. So now almost I finish my first row. The first chains are the first double crochet. Here I have 14 double crochet. This is the 15, 15 en español. And here in the first chain I make the 16 double crochet. In my thread in my back I have 26 double crochet. I finish the first row and I will make the second row. So I must to make the 2 chains that represent the first double crochet. 2 chains. This is like the first double crochet. Again, we make all the row of double crochet. I don't insert the hook in this first stitch. I must to go always in the next stitch for make the second double crochet, because the chains, remember, is the first double crochet. So for that my pattern is, or my thread is uniform, if I have 16 double crochet in the beginning, in all the rows I must to have the 16 double crochet. In my back I have in all the rows 26 double crochet. So for this is better that you count the double crochet for that you know that your thread has the same stitches. Look, the thread is a little tight because I use the hook number 6 millimeters in these 2 yarns. You always must to see if your thread is tight. You always, if it's a little softly, you must to use a hook of a number less number. Our back must to be a little, the thread must to be a little tight. By example, here I have another yarn, is wool, and if I want to make a tight thread, I must to make in 2 times the yarn, and I can use a teeny hook like the 6, by example, for that my thread is tight. So I continuing with the double crochet. Now almost I finish the second row of my back of this crochet pattern. This crochet pattern has 16 double crochet. I count, I have 14. Now I make the 15 double crochet, la número 15, and the 16 is here in the second chain. I must insert the hook inside of this chain, and here I must to make the last double crochet. Sometimes it's a little tight, but you must to try to open this chain. And ready. We have now the 16 double crochet. And again, the 2 chains, we turn the crochet work and we make the 16 double crochet again. We always skip the first, because if I insert here, I make increases. So always you skip this and we go in the next stitch and we start to make the 16 double crochet. And like this, you only must to make the long of your back that you prefer. So I will continue to making some rows, and I will back when my thread is a little more long for show you how we make the handle in our beautiful bag. Here I made some rows in my pattern. I have 16 double crochet in every row, and I will make the last double crochet in the second chain of the previous row. I must insert the hook and make the last double crochet. Here I always count. I have the 16 double crochet. So the thread is like this. You must turn in two, and from here I will start to make the single crochet, punto medio en español. And here I have 10 rows. In my back I have 20 rows, and here 10 rows. You must have a number pair, for that is the same rows in every side. Here is 5 and 5 in every side. For that our back is uniform. Here I will start to change for single crochet. So I must to make 3 single crochet in the right part on the right side, 3 in the left, and in the center it will be 10 stitches free, because 3 plus 3, 6 plus 10 is 16 stitches that I have in this crochet pattern. In my back I made 6 single crochet in the right, 6 in the left, and in the center I let free 14 stitches. This makes that I can make the handle in my back. So now I will show you how you must make in my pattern. So here I begin. I am in the front of my thread, because the yarn of the beginning is in the right side, so this is the front of my thread. And I must to make one chain that is like the first single crochet. We turn the crochet work, and here I will make 3 in the right, 3 in the left, and I will let 10 free in the center. So now I will make, in the next stitch I will make the second single crochet, medio punto en español, and in the next stitch I make the third single crochet. Now I have the 3 single crochet, and I must make the same in the another part, in the left part or in the left side. And now for make the handle I must to make chain. Here in the center I have 10 stitches, so I will make 10 chain. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 chains. Plus I will make 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, and 4 chains. This will give the shape to my handle, that is a little round. And again I must to make the 3 single crochet. So I must to see where will be the 3 single crochet. So in the edge 1, in the chain of the previous round I make the last single crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. And from here I made the 3 single crochet. So the chains I join to the thread again. And here in the last chain I made the third single crochet. And look, we make the handle. The same I will make in the another part, but first I must to finish this handle. In my back I have 6 in the right and 6 single crochet in the left, and in the center is 14 stitches. And here I made 14 chains, and plus I made 4 chains. So here I have 18 chains. And after this I continue with the 6 single crochet. So I will tell you how many centimeters has my back or my back. Here in the center I have approximately 15 centimeters of this free part of the handle, asas en español, handle, asas. And here I made the 18 chains. So I have 18, I must have 18 single crochet. Here I have 6 centimeters in the single crochet. So the important is the size in every thread, the centimeters or inches in every thread. My handle has almost 4 centimeters of white, but you can make the white that you prefer. I have here 4 rows of single crochet. When I finish this handle, I start with another handle. And at the end, I sew with the single crochet, but I will show you later. Now I must to make 1 chain and we turn the crochet work. This chain is like the first single crochet. And here I must to make the 3 single crochet. So I will make the second single crochet and here the third single crochet. After that I made these 3 single crochet, I must to make in every chain 1 single crochet. So here I have 14 chains, so I must to have 14 single crochet. 14 medios puntos en español. In every stitch or in every chain we make 1 single crochet. I invite you to subscribe in my channel Maricita Colors in English here in YouTube. It's total free and you can find me in Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Here I made the 14 single crochet. And again I must to make the 3 single crochet. 3, tres en español. The third is in the chain of the edge and I made the last single crochet. And look the shape that give these extra chains make the shape of our handle. Now again 1 chain that is like the first single crochet and we must to turn the crochet work. So always we skip the first because if not I make increases. So in the second I start to make the single crochet. So I must to have 3 single crochet in the left, 3 single crochet in the right part, in the 14 single crochet in the center. Stitch by stitch I will make the single crochet, punto medio or punto bajo in Spanish, en español. In my back, I have 6 in the right, 6 in the left side, and 18 in the center. you must to compare always with your thread and your hook that you make. You must to compare with the size that you prefer your bag, because every yarn and every hook make different the size of every thread. So here almost I finish the row, and in the edge I made the last single crochet. Here again one chain, and we turn the crochet work, and again I make one single crochet in every stitch. Always skip the first and we go in the second. So I will continue and we find us for finish this row. Here almost I will close. Here I make the previous single crochet, and here I make the last single crochet in the edge. So you always must to see the size that make your thread, and because your yarn and hook make different size. So I pass the yarn because I will close, cut the yarn, and I finish to pass the yarn, and always I push the last stitch, and we finish one of the handles, and I recognize my front for the yarn of the beginning is in the right side. So I must to make another handle with the same stitches. So here I will pass the yarn, I will make one chain, and again one chain like the first single crochet. Here I must to make 3. This is the second, and 3 single crochet, and again the 14 chains. 4, 5, 13 and 14 chains. And again I must to join the chains with the thread. I must to see where is the 3 chains or the 3 stitches. So here I make the first single crochet and I join with the chain. Now the second single crochet, and in the edge the third single crochet. By example, you want to make a bag with 30 double crochet, and always you must calculate. By example, you can make 7 in the right, 7 in the left, and the rest the 3 in the center, and always you must make the same numbers of the chains of the center plus the 4 stitches. Now I will make the second row. I make one chain like the first single crochet, we turn the crochet work, we skip the first, and we start to make the single crochet in every stitch. And here in the center I must have the 14 single crochet. So in every stitch I will make one single crochet. I repeat the same that I make in the another hand. So I will make this handle, and we see us when it's almost ready. Now I almost finish my handle, my second handle, and here I made the last single crochet. Here in the edge I always make the last single crochet, and here I will close. I pass the yarn, cut the yarn, and I finish to pass all the yarn and always push the last stitch, and ready. We have ready our bag. Now I only must to turn in two parts. You must to see what part is the front of your thread, where was the yarn of the beginning in the right. This is the front of our back. Like this is the front of my back, but I will sew for the reverse. So I must to join front with front, and I will join with single crochet. And I only will use one yarn of my yarn. I only will use one. I will use the hook number 4 millimeters because it's more easy to sew to join our back. So I join front with front, and I will pass the hook in the edge and try to catch 2 yarns of every stitch, for that is more that you make more nice over single crochet. For this I use this hook because it's more easy to enter in the stitches. So I will join with another edge, and here I will use only one yarn, and here I pass the yarn, I make one chain, and all these yarns you must to sew at the end with the big needle. And here front in front I must to make one single crochet, medio punto, punto medio, or punto bajo en español. You must to make this stitch softly, not so tight, because the single crochet is a stitch that make tight our thread. So try to do it a little soft. So front in front I make the single crochet. This is one option for close over thread, but you can do it too with the big needle, no problem. I invite you to see too my channel Maricita Colors in Spanish, and you can write me which pattern you want that I make the translation in English. And remember that the flower for decorate that I decorate my bag is floor or flower Rosita, and you find now in my channel here Maricita Colors in English. I will make the link here in my video for that you can find easy. So stitch by stitch I finish to close our bag. You must make the two parts the same. I am in the reverse of my bag. This is a mini bag. It's very nice too. So front in front I make the single crochet, and here I make the last single crochet. I will pass again the yarn, and I will close, I will cut, and I finish to pass, and always push the last stitch, and look, it's nice. So you must to make the same in the another side. So this is the second part that I must to close of our back, and with the big needle you can finish to close super good your back. I have a video, a pattern here of invisible shoe Maricita colors, so you can find here in my channel. I will try to make the link too for that you can see how you can close your threads. So now I almost finished the second part that I sew with the single crochet. I will close, cut the yarn, and I finish to pass the yarn. And ready. Now we turn our back, all the yarns you must to sew, and ready. We have finished our little bag that is the same like I made with my pattern. I have 17 for 15 centimeters approximately. Always, all the yarns you must to make in the reverse. Okay, this was my new crochet pattern, a beautiful bag. I hope that you like, and we see us in my next tutorial. Muchas gracias y hasta la próxima. Chao, chao.